Okay, so I am back, and I'm back with a completely new game to me. This one is Firewatch, which is the game I was telling you guys about. I downloaded it a while ago off of Game Pass, and just have never played it yet because I also downloaded The Long Dark off of Game Pass, and I finished all of the story mode for that game, and they took it off of Game Pass. I was waiting for an update to happen, and they took it off of Game Pass, and I can no longer play it. But that one is like a survival, a winter survival game. This one's opposite of that. And I'm assuming this is story mode because I played the Long Dark story mode, all the chapters and stuff. Just didn't ask me if I want to play like survival, story, free range. Okay, you see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? He's gonna hit her with a "you're so pretty." You slur the words "major," and it smells like cores. You give an awkward smile. "Evolutionary biology," she says, "and I'm a professor." "Cool," you reply. "What's yours?" she said. She sniffs the air. "Toxicology." "Was that a burn?" you ask. She's she says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Okay. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Let's get the German shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, pet rolled into one. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. Okay, this is 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. "What do you think about kids?" she asks. "Kids, they're not very smart or good at much." If I'm saying, if you and I have a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good, is what we said. "In that case, we should probably get married." "Yeah, I would like that," you say. "These kids are going to be screwed enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched." You say she's absolutely right. Okay, I don't know where we're going with this. So, I don't know if this is a hinterland game, but I was gonna say this setup and like these graphics, they are all feeling pretty similar to the Long Dark. Oh, I love the Long Dark so much. It's pretty good. 10/10 recommend. I don't know how much it costs right now though. Okay, so it's 1980 now. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Why are you getting angry? She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. We ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Okay, it's a year later, 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. Does someone just... Okay, it's another year later. It's 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. May me move. Ugh, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Ooh, are we beating his face in or are we scaring him away? You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Okay. It's 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Ooh. I feel like if he agrees, it's gonna ruin their marriage. With the commuting, because 2,000 miles, that's no joke. Convince her not to take the job, she's gonna resent you. Let's just agree. Sorry, I'm watching Grey's Anatomy right now, and shoot, Derek was in Boston and Meredith's over here in Washington, so that's a distance. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Oof. This marriage is not gonna go good. Okay, 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. No, talk to somebody. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from an early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Okay, not appropriate. Mayhem is getting older. He's got hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. Oof. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things at her class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Okay. I don't know how long this is gonna go. I think this is just like the backstory, and like clearly if she has dementia, her time is coming to an end. He looks like he's alone in these little cutscenes, so I'm gonna just keep reading fast. Okay, so it's 1988 now. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you determine to take care of her by yourself. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna say take care of her by yourself, because when her time comes, you're gonna want to be there. I don't know though. That's just me. Yeah, he's clearly by himself. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. Maybe he could have let her go to a home, but I don't know. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Ugh. Okay, if you put a chair in front of the bedroom door, the house could burn down and she's stuck. If you trust that she sleeps like a rock, she could get out of the bed and harm herself. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna trust that she sleeps like a rock, because that chair in front of the door, you're not gonna trap her in there. Anything could happen. Okay. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night, you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Is this the Firewatch job? Please, let's get to the point. This must be their version of like a story mode. So instead of actually, okay, this is the fire tower or the lookout tower. This must be like their version of getting to the point, telling the story. That would have been real nice with some acting, some real people, but
Hello, Two Forks Tower. Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see, I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish, a tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
okay. So this is day one. He took the job to get away from something, like she said, which
Good morning,
is
Henry.
the wife.
I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks? I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Okay, Delilah, I'm trying,
Seriously,
guys.
are you seeing this? Henry?
Whoa, that's not
Come.
legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight. Do you think you can handle that?
I'm not really a disciplinarian type of guy.
Well, make him knock it off without smoking a joint with him, okay?
Sure, all right.
Good. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
I kind of missed what she said. What am I supposed to put the code in? Was it something up there? Oops. Oopsie. Was I being a bad listener? Ah, no, it's that shed, right? That would make sense. Oh no, is this his bathroom?
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Sorry guys, clearly I wasn't listening because I'm over here still trying to figure out where she said the rope was gonna be. I was not gonna lie, I wasn't really listening to what she was saying. I heard something about I'm gonna need the rope to get over the river, and the code is 1234. Okay, guys. We're just gonna go. Am I going the right way? Okay, I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, guys. The red must be the watchtower. There we go.
I found the supply box.
Great.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, he can update his map. Okay, then.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo.
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah.
Ron, hey man, couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park. But let's get blank when I'm
Put up your top for
back.
you, Henry?
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay. Hope I'm going the right way. Sounds like we're getting closer.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Yeah, well, I'd go with Widowmaker.
Come on, it's really not that bad.
It's a 50-foot cliff made of rocks that look like knives.
They just look like knives.
No, no, no! Oh.
Oh, he's wearing his wedding ring.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
Widowmaker got the best of me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No. I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Okay, so in like the long dark, it was a winter survival game. So there was blizzards, there was light snow, heavy snow. He'd basically you'd have to keep him from freezing. This guy doesn't look like he has any vitals. He doesn't look like this is all it is. When he just fell, it doesn't say like, oh, your bones are broken, go find some medical stuff like in long dark. So I don't know.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not the maid. Oh shit. Ferret are Irish. Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out. Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like two people. Well, what if they're naked?
He's a snitch.
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are, panties?
They're what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Boy, enjoy dealing with that.
Full stereo!
Oh, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea, it's my boombox. Can we go? Let's just run to the other side of the lake or something. Ew, totally.
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes spying on us? Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years. He's probably still a virgin.
Took all of your stuff. Fireworks, the whiskey, you name it.
What? You dick!
Also, setting off fireworks out here isn't just stupid, it's illegal.
Yeah, so is stealing, asshole. That's so fucking bogus. You're gonna pay for that. Can we just get out of here? Ew, totally. You're gross. You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Hey, that go okay?
I hope they drown.
Yow.
I don't think anyone would mourn a couple of future arsonists.
Just gonna go ahead and not log that as a threat.
Thanks.
But seriously, though, thanks for dealing with it.
I love how they're like, oh, find a way back. And it's starting to get dark. Hmm. It's literally gonna be dark outside by the time I get back. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I know that was petty.
So they just left their stuff down here, but it would be a bad idea for me to toss it all in the lake, right?
Yes, I don't think that'd be wise. If you could refrain from criminal destruction of personal property while on this job, that'd be great, okay?
Is this some sort of code I missed? Are we evacuating or something?
No.
Then what then?
I'm doing a crossword and I figured out the theme. It's homonyms. Pears, pears, pears. The clue was couples peeling fruit. Anyway, hope you're having a good afternoon.
Thanks.
This is the way I came. Okay, so what I can do is
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort when it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here.
I saw the job in the paper and figured, what the
okay,
heck?
we're gonna use this cash.
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
Ron, got some bad news back home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say the budget's being what they are? Did you get my note about woman down in Wampidi? Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. I guess you must have got hung up. P.S. Amigos in Spanish is
I found a sweatshirt from the University of Eastern Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
There's a University of Eastern Colorado?
I really don't think there is.
Why would
Tyrese.
somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
Okay, map is updated. Now I know how to get to... I have to remember those cash boxes are out there. Okay, this is the way. Oh, wait. Maybe this isn't. This is the way I went before, and I kind of... Well, we'll see what comes about this.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
It's about to start raining. Okay, guys. I'm gonna pull back out my map. Because my lookout's over here. Ah, I went too far. I couldn't go anywhere though. Okay, there's a cave. So let's see.
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I found a flashlight.
There's one in there? Great. Well, the sun's gonna go down soon, so if the batteries still work, you're in luck.
Ah, way back to my lookout. Okay. We're gonna go in this cave here. Yeah, like when it was nighttime, he'd be able to sleep in the cave.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
That's too bad. I used to go caving in Colorado a lot with someone. Would be really nice to pick that back up. It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps?
Yeah, I came out of this cave in a canyon and he was just...
Creeping? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Cool, so the creepy creeper's just gone. Nice. It's getting freaking dark outside. I have my guard, like, all the way up because in Long Dark, things were trying to get you. Not like all the time, but just because it wasn't in survival mode doesn't mean like you're not trying to like survive. And now it's already getting dark, like be for real. Creepy creeper's probably up here. Probably waiting to push me down. Get up. He's making me sick. It's good. Oh, there goes our lookout. The beginning was madness. Just a bunch of reading.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Someone's already been in there.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened. Okay, I put in a call.
Well, what can they do about it? Will they catch whoever did it?
This is the Forest Service, Henry. They're not exactly Hawaii Five-0. Do you have any idea who would have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Just point me to the Forest Service weapons cache and I'll feel safer than the Pope in his little car.
Yeah, someone made the choice years ago that leaving people with infinite amounts of alone time and a gun was kind of a bad idea.
Grenades?
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Wake up! Hey, wake up!
I'm awake. I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
There's no backup?
The backup is the 2-day hike out of here.
So that's a no?
It's easier for me to send all the lookouts out to check the status of the wire in their areas. Yours is a good hike away. If you find any portion of it down, I can try to get a hold of a ranger and he'll bring someone in to fix it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this stream here because let me tell you, hold on. He's here. He has to go back up here through where it says cave. Okay. And then I don't even know where the electric thing is. No, it's not that green dot, but he has to go all the way right where it says K452, and he has to keep coming out north, and that's too much right now. So I will leave the rest of this for the next stream. We're gonna get the game saved. Okay.